here. Good. Thank you very much for sharing. Don't forget, everyone, when you come in, give me a thumbs up. Nice and easy. Just click that thumb button down there. Helps me. Well, actually, it doesn't really help me. It's just I like it. It's my little reward for coming here and chatting to you guys. So Matilda's here. Say hi, Matilda. Say hello. I know I've got your bunny. I've got your bunny. Happy Easter. Wow, your bunny has got a bit of a problem because it's not Easter, is it? But anyway, these things happen. We get it. Let's give a little bit of light to the subject. A little bit, just a little bit. But everyone, hope you're all doing well. Elaine and Deb, miss you both so much. I mean, with this weekend being the Ipswich Doll Show, it seems really dog. It seems really crap that you guys aren't here, because knowing the fact that had everything been okay and gentle in the world, that you guys would have been here with me today. Kylie says, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Angela says, hello there. Hi, Angela. Mwah. Nicole says, good morning, everyone. And Jenna's here, says hello. Kerry Pally is here. Good morning, my beautiful friend. Good morning, my beautiful friend. And it's a very early day for you. Lovely to see you. Today, you can't really see it, but I've got this little ribbon on me. Does anyone know what this ribbon represents? Please tell me if you do, and if you don't, I will let you know very shortly. You should be able to see that. I'm going to pull my camera down just a bit so I can just, literally show off my ribbon all day. Showing it off. Okay. Janine says, hello, Annette and Matilda. Hi. Nicole said, ovarian cancer, I think. Good job. Of course, I am wearing this today in light of our beautiful friend Under the Sun. I've actually had it probably, for quite a while, probably about 6 months, Annette. And I always knew I'd bring it up to have our live stream. But since I've been getting my life in order and things are really clean, it was up in my studio. And there it is. You buy it for $3 and you raise funds for ovarian cancer research and stuff. This one's in Australia. But this is in respect of you and all that you've been through under the sun. We always appreciate everything you do and every moment you're with us. And we are so blessed that you got the help you needed when you did. So that's all for you. Deb says, it is Sapphire's birthday today. She's here watching. Hi, Sapphire. Happy birthday to you. I'm so glad you're with us today. Thank you for coming. Jenna says, my puppy's not doing too well. He's had a seizure and now he's falling over quite a bit and he seems very confused. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you got a booking with the vet, or how's things going with that? Any plans in place? Mama says, hi, everyone. Photo, Elisa is here. She says, hello, everyone. Good evening for me. Yeah, good evening for you. Absolutely. Tilly's here. She said, hello, sweetheart, and happy birthday to Sapphire. And Lisa said, God bless you under the sun prayers. I think she might have popped out again. She's a popper in or outer, you know what I mean. Now for you guys, I'll put this book up here. This is a story we're going to read today. Oh, can't really see it. But mainly for Debbie and Elaine. I have got my tablet up here today for you guys. If anyone needs to share any pictures with me of their babies or etc. that they would like me to show on the live stream today, and hopefully you're a Facebook friend of mine, you can just send them to me or let me know where you're sending them to me, and I will show your picture. Susie said, hello all. Amisha is still with me. She is so spoiled. Oh, really? That is so cute. That is so cool. Wow. She's so spoiled. I love that. That is so good. It gets a bit like that. Isn't it funny when you really get a connection with a reborn? Like, you can love a look of a reborn baby, right? But not necessarily get that full connection with it. You love the look of it. But when you get that full connection with it, it's a bit bizarre off the planet. By the way, there's a little picture of Mateo in the background that was painted for me or drawn for me. think it looks like paint, by Brandy. Thank you again, Brandy. I really love it, and I really wanted to put it somewhere. Oh, look, it's falling down. Got some double-sided tape on the back of that, so let's hope that it decides it'll stick. Otherwise, I'll find a better option because it's going to stay there. But yeah, connection with the Reborn is amazing. Jenna said he's been to the vet previously for seizures and he's been on medication for about a year or two. But this was one of the most severe seizures. That's really, I'm sorry to hear that. It must be terrible, terribly difficult for you to watch. So, little prayers. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. That is mean. I'm going to have to put this behind little baby Paula for now. And it looks like today I'll be going to Bunnings to find some really good quality tape because I really liked it there. It was nice. Okay, sit there. Be good. Yes. Okay, so yeah, my prayers are for your little puppy and I hope everything goes okay. Nicole said, my teal kit arrived this week and will be off to the artist soon. Congratulations. That's super exciting. Susie said, I'm still surprised I won her many years ago from you. I know it's been, my God, it's felt like ages, seriously ages. Angela, thank you again for sharing. Now, everyone knows Angela is from Island Treasures. Paula is holding her card today, Island Treasures. And why Paula is holding her card is because Matilda is, again, dressed by Island Treasures. Angela, I said to Angela a few months ago that I wanted a little outfit which was kind of like Tabitha's kind of dress from Bewitch. You remember the little sort of dresses that showed off the undies a little bit at the back. So she's made this. It is absolutely delightful. It is so my colours. So my colours. And the little pants are super cute. Look, she's got a little love heart and match. What's your necklace doing there? What are you doing? I just shouldn't have to fix you up. You should know better. So the little love heart buttons at the back and the frilly bum. Pull that up over your nappy. Lucky your nappy is like the same colour as your ribbon. Now just stop it. Okay, so cute. We do have some matching socks to actually, not that Angela made, but that go with it. But she didn't want to wear her socks today. I don't know. She's just been a little bit naughty. But yes, again, Matilda fashionably showing off Angela's creations. And I think she's quite proud of herself for it, actually. She loves it. I'm dying. Okay, where were we? There we go. Deb said, if we could be there, we would. Be at my aunt's watching you, then leave to go to Ipswich at lunchtime. Stop. Just stop. That makes me very sad. Mama said, I went to send you a package, but the only thing they offered me at this time was Priority Express, an envelope for over $100. You must be strict on post. We actually not. We're really, really good on post. I think there's a few disputes and what do you call it? Protests, and there's something else where they're stopping work at the moment. I have actually bought a baby from America this week, and yeah, she told me that they're not taking normal priority anymore at the moment. You have to pay express, which is really annoying. So I think it'll be down for just a short while. Yeah, we've got all our postage still coming. It's really ridiculous. I don't know. There hasn't been any. There's been strikes. That's what I said. There has been a strike with certain post couriers within the industry. But yeah, just thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. But yes, absolutely hold on to it until the time comes where there is a better option available. Totally, that was be so cool. But yeah, I know someone sent me something not long ago, and they spent over $100 on postage, and it wasn't anything major. It was something that could have waited. But I was so sad because there's no need for that in the industry. I mean, obviously, we've got to support the couriers and everything, but yeah, that might be a little bit money grabbing. Deb says hi to Kerry. Under the Sun says hi, Annette and Matilda. You ladies are beautiful. Thank you so much. you popped out before, which was really rude of you under the sun, really rude of you. But anyway, if you go back, you will see I was talking about my ribbon. My ribbon today is to raise funds for ovarian cancer here in Australia. I bought it, paid the $3 to buy it. In support of you. I know that you're in another country, and that these funds don't necessarily go to your ovarian funds. I don't think, but this is for ovarian cancer research, etc., and support within Australia. They actually say, I'm going to read a little brief thing to you guys, and this could help someone, who knows. It says every year in Australia, more than 1,600 women are diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and around 1,060 women die from this disease. There is no early detection test. The pap smear does not test for ovarian cancer. So every woman needs to know the symptoms. So the symptoms may include abdominal or pelvic pain, increased abdominal size or persistent bloating, the need to urinate often or urgently, and feeling full after eating a small amount. If these symptoms are new for you and you experience one or more of them persistently over a 4 week period, consult your GP. So that like I said, I bought in respect to our wonderful friend Annette under the sun, who we love very much. And we're so blessed to have you with us every day. And it's awesome that you battled cancer and came out the other end. But yeah, thought I could help some of my fellow Australians, and that hopefully also is good to read out, so you all guys know what's going on. Hey Astral, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Kerry says Auntie Ange is just so clever. She is just so clever, really. That's for sure. Mama said, "Oh, Tabitha is adorable. I named my Vivian sculpt after her." Right? I love the name Tabitha. It's so pretty. It's like magical and cute, and yeah, you just sort of automatically relate it with something really cute. Terry says, "Hi everyone." Hi Terry. Update on Mateo. Why does my camera keep moving? He is actually on his way to Paula. There's been delays because Edie has been really sick. So he's on his way to Paula. So Paula should receive him early next week. He'll be with her for 3 weeks, and then we need to arrange, if you can. Why is my camera doing that? If you can, we need to arrange the meeting between you and Paula. If we can't, we'll just obviously get him in the mail to you, and we hope to get that in that window just before Halloween. So you get him for Halloween. So yeah, that's really exciting, and I cannot wait for all that to happen. Um, Under the sunset, evening, a morning to you ladies in Australia. Thank you very much. Angela says, "Hi, beautiful Kerry." And Terry says, "Be sure to smash that like button." Yes, smash it. Don't break it, but you can smash it. Um, Again, if anyone needs to send me any pictures, I have my tablet here, just for any newbies that have come in. Lisa has said, "I'd like to ask for prayers for my 9-year-old grandson, Corbin. He's doing pretty good, though we just found out he has what they call Kohler disease." Is that how you say it? Or Kohler disease? It's a rare bone disorder on the foot in children. Definitely prayers go out for your beautiful grandson, Corbin. I tell you what, in some ways, I don't like to say it, but I wish I'd never become a grandmother. I mean, not really. I love being a grandmother, but it's just the worry. Oh my God, the worry. I think I worry about my grandsons more than I worried about my children. I guess because when you have your children, they're with you all the time, and you just know that you're on the ball. I don't know, not saying that Amy's not on the ball. She is a fantastic mum, an absolute smasher of a mother, absolutely amazing. But not being around all the time, you're thinking, "Oh, well, that's not okay." They watch, like, oh, I think that's why, as we get older, we get grey hair. That's what I'm thinking of. Not that I've necessarily seen one. I've got a few little white things coming out here. See that little white hair there? I don't know if you'd call that a grey hair or not. I'm going to say it's not. It's just a white hair. But, gee, I don't want them. I tell you what. Under the sun said, LOL. Mama said, for incoming post, incoming post seems fine. Outgoing post is great as well. No issues. They are saying there's going to be delays coming up to Christmas because there's just so many parcels, but no, everything's going great. Under the sun said, ouch, that's pricey for postage shipping, yes. Kerry says, sending love, Ange and Deb. Oh, so sweet. We miss you, Kerry. Under the sun said, wow. Gigi said, good morning, Gigi. Mwah. Kylie says, there is a strike here. Yes, there is a strike. Star Trek had a strike. And you know why that strike is, and you know this is no in any way racist or anything, but it was mainly Star Trek was all the big Aussie boys were complaining about the pay, and there wasn't in that actual strike. There wasn't many of the other cultures, and you know I know about this because Michael over the years he was a truck driver doing deliveries for Priceline, and you know he went from really good pay, like amazing pay, probably a little bit too much, to pay that really didn't pay for your tolls and your fuel and your wear and tear on your truck. It was absolutely disgusting. And it's because many of those, other communities, they come in and they've got big families and they all live together and they all contribute to the one household, which is great. But they tend to not need as much money because they've got many workers. They're very work, consistent. You've got to be proud of them because they're workers. But in their family, they don't need as much. They just all want the money keeping turning over. So they're happy to work for a much lower pay, and they were taking all the jobs. And so our big Aussie fellas who were used to getting, absolute amazing prices, had to then just accept the price down. And yeah, when Michael finished working, it was difficult because we'd have to pay the maintenance on the truck, which isn't cheap. You can imagine. I mean, registration on the truck for a year was $3,000, and then you got tires and wear and tear, mechanics. Fuel is very expensive, especially at the moment. And yeah, some weeks it was really difficult to run a household and run a truck. So in one way, we're very grateful he doesn't do that anymore. But there's reasons why people do it because they just make it a bit unfair in the end. I mean, you got to be fair. You still got to be able to pay what you have to pay and get a wage. Angela says hi to Gigi. Lorna says hi to Annette. Thank you, Lorna. Hi, how are you? Lisa said the result of stress related compression at a critical time during a period of growth. It is characterized by limping caused by pain and swelling of the foot. Wow. So, what do they do for that? Is there like something they follow, like a foot brace or something that they can do to help that? Deb says, I have Spotlight order come. It has been over 2 weeks getting here. Well, unfortunately, in the lockdown area like you are in, Deb, there's there is a lot of delays. A lot of companies aren't sending to your areas and stuff, so it's very frustrating, isn't it? But yeah, generally things are amazing here. Gotta say. Terry said Florida is having issues. I mailed a box last week and it came back to me today and said return to sender. Was so mad I lost my money on that one because I'll have to still ship. Yeah, isn't that horrible? Like I hate when that happens. It's like who's going to help me with my out of pocket? No one really cares. Gary says, sending love, Gigi. Gigi says, morning under the sun. Under the sun said, wow, Annette, it's so sad pricing on your postage. It's okay. Reborn Love Babies said, good morning, love. Good morning. How are you? Love to see you here. That's really cool. Under the sun said, oh, mate, thank you. I love it how you say mate. Mate, thank you so much, mate. I'm sorry, LOL. I'm here now, and I promise love you. Thank you for doing your support in my honor. Love you. Oh, I love you too. I love you so much. Lisa has put a bunch of ribbons. I really like that. That's really cool. Under the Sun said, thank you. Reborn Love Baby says, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing. You're very, very welcome. Now, sorry if I'm behind, guys, but you know I love to read everyone's message. Gigi said, good morning, Miss Angela. And Gigi said, hi to Kerry. And also, big hi and love to Kerry. Kerry loves Reborn Babies. She sometimes sits in the background and watches me, and she's with her grandkids this week. So, hi if you're there. I hope you're doing really, really well. Under the Sunset, this made my day. Thank you. I get teary. You're a beautiful friend, Annette. Love you. Cheers. You're very, very welcome. Very welcome. I'll have to have a scratch, Matilda. I have to have a scratch. Deb says hi to Gigi. Terry says awesome. That means I'll have him for Halloween and my birthday party. Yay! I really actually pushed. Unfortunately, like I said, Edie has been unwell for months. She's actually broken her foot now, and it's just a terrible situation. But I had to sort of say, how's Mateo going? Because he's really got a schedule we need to keep to. So she had him for extra long, and that was beautiful. He helped her while he's with her, and she was amazing. But I had to ask her because I knew we had schedules coming up. But yeah, she was glad to do it. Gigi said hi to Deb. Under the Sun said, wow, I'm happy so that Matilda is with Paula. How nice and exciting. Well, he's not there yet. He's put in the mail, so he's on his way to her. So let's just cross fingers that the mail goes well to her for sure. But yeah, we'll definitely get him to Terry as quick as we can. Um, Under the Sun said, oh, Terry, that's a blessing. I had Mateo till the 4th of July. It's so much fun having Mateo during the holidays. Definitely is. And we always wanted this, didn't we? Astral said, Mum says hi. We're okay. Tuesday was officially a year since Dad passed. That's sad. I don't even want to think about it. Because, you know, if you think about it when we talk about it, sorry guys, it's just sad because, you know, this time last year Mateo was with Jen, and you know, Mateo was such a big help with Jen when her father passed, and a year has gone already. Where does a year go? Thank you for letting me know about that, and I hope you are both doing really well. Big hugs to you. Angela sends laughy faces. She must be laughing at me. Mary Jo says, oh, what a joy to enjoy Mateo. Absolutely. Kerry said, LOL, grandkids are quite special. They are very special. Gigi said, well, I must have had a lot of worry. I'm Snow White. I love the colour of your hair and Angela's hair. Please, please, may the gods of grey hair shine down on my hair and make sure my hair turns white, not mousy grey. That's what I want. So I'll put it out there. I've put it out there. Under the Sun said, my mum feels the same way with her grandbabies. LOL. It's okay if you worry about your baby boys. Then your children, it's normal to feel that way. Yeah, I know it's normal, but it's just like, I've got enough things to worry about in my life. Holly says, hi everyone. Hi Holly, how are you? Oh, get up here, miss. You're such a sausage today. Angela says, hi, Holly. Terry said, every year for my birthday, I go out to eat and always do it on the weekend before Halloween. I'll get to dress him up and bring him to that. They have a Halloween party that night too. Okay, cool. That's exciting. Amy's just sending me messages. Under the Sun says hi to Holly. Fix your shirt up. Lisa said he's got both feet in casts, a Facebook page that gives everything free from food and clothing to household supplies. Everything is donated, given free. A lady gave him a kid-sized wheelchair. That's excellent. That is excellent to hear. I'm so glad he's getting the help. I actually donated some linen and some baby clothes and some toys and stuff too. A lady this week, she comes around to the house and she takes it to a specialized place that gives the products directly to people who have suffered, you know, domestic violence, or they're really struggling in life, you know, with COVID jobs and things like that. And I really wanted the products to go directly to someone to help. And it was so good that she's doing that. And I mean, we often give to charities, and then we find, the charities asking a lot of money for their products, and we don't always get to see the results of, for the people that really need it. So it's nice that she did that. It's nice when people do it. Under the Sun said, have fun, Terry. Please mark videos when you take Mateo Halloween night. So cute. Tilly said, that'll be so much fun. Very ever to do that with Mateo, definitely. Gigi said, oh, Lisa, feeling for you. Definitely feeling for you. It's not very nice, is it? Mary Jo said, very true. My brother used to drive over the road. Okay. Yes. Under the Sunset, I mean, how fun. No, I mistype it. That's okay. We know what you mean. Myanmar said, oh my gosh, how in is he world? How in the world can you afford to live in Australia? 3,000 registration. Well, that is a truck. That's a big truck. So our actual car registration in Australia, depending on the size car, the cylinders in your car, and we got, obviously you got 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder. An 8-cylinder would cost you about 1,000 a year. A 6-cylinder, I believe, is about 800, and a 4-cylinder is probably about 600 to 700. So yeah, that's a year, and that gives us some form of insurance, but we still have to get insurance on top of that. Kerry said, love and prayers for your grandson, Lisa. And Lisa says, thank you. Gigi says, Mama, because we have much higher wages and our houses are about the same price. Yes, that's right. Under the Sun says, I know, right, Mateo, Mama, I thought about visiting Annette and Matilda, but the pandemic and pricing. But one day it's all going to be gone, isn't it? That's what we've always got to think about. And things will get better. Things will get better. That's what you've got to keep believing. Deb says, order online came from store in Indooroopilly. Oh, okay. Mary Jo says, hugs. Gigi says, under the sun, in comparison, it is more pricey. And under the sun says, oh, wow, okay, Gigi. Gigi said, our wages are much higher. I was shocked to discover how little restaurant workers get. And some work for tips only. It's disgusting, really, isn't it? You think about some of those restaurants and the price of their meals, and you think, wow, like in one meal, they could feed everyone who works there for an hour. But yet they're selling, in that hour, maybe, you wouldn't even like to think, would you, like how many meals they sell? But, I guess who are we? But Charmer says, hi, Annette, Matilda, and everyone. How are you going? Under the Sun says, oh, wow. Okay, Gigi, that's good to know. Angela says, I was laughing at your grey hair. Okay. Thank you so much. And it's not a grey hair, okay? It's just a white hair. I am designed to have white hair. I've got little white hairs around here. Let's just keep it at that. Okay. And the Sun says hi to Charmin and it says, LOL, Angela, don't laugh at her. Don't encourage her. She doesn't need encouraging. Deb says, I get my second COVID vax next fortnight. Awesome. Gigi says, Angela, one grey hair and Annette is worrying. She's too young to worry. I got so much worry. Angela says, yes, Gigi. Kerry says, LOL, Gigi. Deb says, hi, Angela. And Lisa says, thank you, ladies. We're definitely, our prayers are with you, Lisa. Definite prayers with you. And Angela says, hi to Deb. Mama says, my 6-cylinder is 68 a year. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That is awesome. I don't know. They say, our money goes towards keeping the roads nice and beautifying around the roads. I think it's all crock, really. But yeah. Oh, they get us for everything. They really do. But yeah, it's a worry. Tilly said, sweetheart, you could you guys please pray for my daughter right now? She's going through something right now that is extremely horrible, and I could use your guys' prayers for her. Thank you. Absolutely, definitely. Prayers go out to your daughter Tilly. What's her name? Also Tamar, who comes on here sometimes. She needs some prayers for her daughter who isn't going really well this week, having a really hard time of things. It's definitely, we're all not doing great, are we? Under the Sun says, wow, congratulations, Deb. Let us know how you're doing after your second COVID shot. I might get mine, but it all depends in my blood work, as I still have antibodies since I had COVID double pneumonia. As usual, going through everything. Under the Sun said earlier this year, yes. Gigi said, I'm a pensioner, so I get half rego, a petrol subsidy, and half on my house rate. So I'm happy. That is good. That, that nice when you get to that, that's for sure. They should give back. Kerry said, love and prayers for your daughter Tilly. Under the Sun says, cool, Gigi. Gigi says, when I was in Nevada, I met a waitress who had to live on tips, but had to pay the owner to work there. How does that seem? Us Aussies? Not good. That's terrible. That's really wrong. I hope her tips were good, that's for sure. Okay. This one's very tired this morning. I'm sorry, guys. Under the Sunset, LOL, Annette, I can't tell you have one grey hair. You look grey. Thank you. No, I don't have any. It's perfect. Let's have a look up there. It's all going. It's fine. It's fine. This is all like light brown coming out from my dog. I'm going to talk about that so much. Yeah, so funny. Sandy says hi everyone. Under the Sun says hi to Sandy. Gigi said will do, Tilly. Under the Sun says praying for your daughter Tilly. Terry says be sure to like and subscribe, Annette, if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Sandy says hello. Tilly says Michelle is her name. Oh, I love the name Michelle. One of my best friends is named Michelle. That'll be easy for me to remember. Carly said, I've had my first shot. Come on, it's time to wake up. You get plenty of sleep of a night. You don't get plenty of time with your aunties and uncles. So Carly had her first shot. Under the Sun says, oh, Tilly, I will keep Michelle in my thoughts and prayers. Mary Jo says, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Gigi says, did you keep Tilly up all night? No, I didn't. She had a really good sleep. So I don't know what she's going on about. But anyway, she's probably just being sooky. Maybe teething. Under the Sun says, how are you feeling, Kylie? Mary Jo says, besides better than going bald, trust me. Yes, that's true. That is very true. Tilly said, thank you all so much. I love you. We love you too. Terry says, I have tons of grey and need to find a hairdresser. Mine closed during COVID. That's not right. I hope you find a hairdresser soon. Under the Sun says, I have several greys, but I cover mine. LOL. Annette, you're cute. Sandy said she is beautiful. Matilda is beautiful, yes. And Mama says, praying, sweet Tilly, bless her. Let Michelle know we're all praying for her. Absolutely, let her know that. Now, I had a bit of a rough start to this week, as in feeling not so good, bit low. It probably was just the full moon was out. Who knows? I know it's almost Tilly's birthday soon. I know. It's coming really quick. Under the Sun said, oh, wow. Terry. So anyway, I've been getting back into my diary again. This is all of the work I need to get done within the next 3 days up until Sunday, even though I have got a doll show on Sunday, which I have to majorly prepare for. But anyway, so these are things that, even tips, like at the top, I've got never look back, because why should I look back, right? But one of the things I have on my computer, which just died yesterday, but anyway, and I read it yesterday and I was like, yes, it's so true. It said, always be a work in progress. So I really believe that and think it's really, really important, like when we working in life, you should never just stop and never stop growing or stop doing. You should always be a work in progress. So like I've literally put in my diary now things I want to upkeep, and do a different one every week so I can keep areas clean and tidy, etc., etc. But already just going back, it's like my heart. It's like everything I could ever need. Writing things down, it's sort of kind of like a little angel on your shoulder that gives you a pat on the back and says you can do it. And once you do it, you feel really great and you feel you've got plenty of self-worth. So again, I wanted to, you know I'm sorry, my throat is going down. Put it out there again that, you know, when we're feeling down, it's okay to not feel good, to get depressed, obviously to have anxiety and things about life. Um, and that's your reality. So don't let anyone tell you you're being silly or, you're not good enough or any of those things. Write a diary or a journal. This is more of a journal. It's not actually diarizing what I'm doing of a day. It's just a journal of to-do lists. To-do lists. So I love to give that tick off, and it gives me a sense that I'm doing really well. So just wanting to put that out there again because I know I always get into situations where I really tend to really fall down on life and just feel why me and feel sorry for myself about certain things. Um, I have a very busy life, and I honestly find a lot of people around me in this household, they tend to get a very life of freedom, and I don't have a great life of freedom. But I chose this life. I chose the path I wanted to take. I chose the businesses I wanted to make. I'm an ideas person, so I've always got great ideas running through my head, and I can't just sit on them. I have to always follow through with them. And I've also chosen to, get my house in order, mainly because getting your house in order also keeps you in order and it keeps you really motivated and focused. But they're all my choices. So I can't expect, people around me to help me with my choices. So I take responsibility for my own choices and love them for what they are. I can't help being so motivated generally, but sometimes I guess, motivation in my mind explodes out and then I get a flat feeling and I think, I don't feel like doing this. I don't want to do this or stuff like that. But I really find, I wish I'd remember more, but I really find when I'm writing it down, journaling it down, writing a to-do list, it sort of brings me back up so quickly. So I just wanted to, again, motivate anyone that needs motivating out there, let you guys know you are worth it, and just write some things down and you'll start to feel better. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, that's all on that subject. Now, where are we up to? Um, Sandy said I've been thinking about doing one. Oh, that's a good thing. Hang on. No, hang on a minute. I've been going too far. I'll be back to that. Yes, it will be happy birthday, Tilly. Gigi said, let it grow out grey. Silver fox is cool. I can spend hair dye money on that. You know what? When I grow my hair out, it all starts growing out really dark. So and then it looks a bit dirty. I can't stand that. If it started to grow out grey and I really could tell that it was growing out grey, I would let it grow out. I'd probably actually get it all dyed like a silver blonde, to sort of match in. But yeah, it's not. It when I let it grow, it just is really dark. And my hair's not dark. It normally grows out about an inch dark, and then it grows out my original color, which is like a sandy blonde. So I don't know why it does that, but it does. So, but if it started growing out grey, yeah, I would go with it. I'd definitely go with it. Under the Sun said, "Oh my God, I've been wetting my diary. Is that writing? Hang on, you'll tell me in a minute. Like crazy, cray too. I even doodle on mine. It's fun. It is a really good idea. You mean writing? I've been writing in your diary. Really good idea. To walk past your diary, and even if you've got nothing necessarily to say, just open it up and put one positive word. It could be sunshine. It could be rainbows. It could be someone's name that you really love, or a certain food that you really love. Anything. And that's sort of like sending out that positive energy. I find that really, really good to do as well. Deb says it's Cameron's birthday on Wednesday. Happy birthday to Cameron on Wednesday. Tilly said, when is Tilly's birthday? Mine is next October 23rd. Matilda's birthday, I never get the date exactly right. Oh, it's sort of messed up. 23rd of the 11th, I think it is. Why do I always mess up on her birthday? It's really crazy. But anyway, I've got it written down properly somewhere, but it's written up there, but it's all messy. Deb normally knows, so she can tell me. Sandy said, I've been thinking about doing one. Good. I said that before and definitely should. Under the Sun said it's very important that everyone should take the time to journal your thoughts. It helps a lot. It does for me too. And meditation also helps me a lot. I found with meditation, it didn't help me as much. But I do try to do it and get that clear mind space. But I think maybe I'm not doing it as good as I should. I don't know. My problem is my thoughts. I find it really hard to stop my thoughts. Sylvie said, hi, beautiful peeps. Hi, how are you? Sandy said, child, I hear that about me all the time from my family because I collect dolls. But they think that you're crazy. No, you're not crazy. Absolutely not crazy. You know, like if you think of the majority of the world, right, and how many people are collectors, they have a love for a certain thing, whether it be matchbox cars, real cars, that's for boys, Lego for certain people, anything, teacups. I love teacups. There's everything. We could name 1,000 things, vintage toys, anything. Yeah, the majority of the world are collectors. So if you're collecting dolls, you're just in with that majority. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just you've got that love and appreciation for what goes into them. Just their look. Nothing wrong with that. I can't stand that. It really makes me angry how people think women who collect dolls are crazy. I mean, it's happened for all time. If you think, I mean, my grandmother wasn't like this, but I know back when I was a child, there was a lot of old women who had doll collections. Maybe they were porcelain dolls, but what's the difference? It, makes me cranky. Tilly said, Sandy Lewis, I've I've been crazy before I started collecting dolls, according to my family. Don't listen to them. Sandy said, I know what you mean. Tilly said, so Sandy might as well do what we like. You got a girl, got it, girlfriend. Yeah, definitely. Do what you like. And Gigi said, Sandy, I've been collecting dolls for over 40 years. Embrace the inner child. I love it. Yes. Terry said, is Paula Cash nice? November 23? Yes, Tilly. Yes, yes. Paula Cash, yes. She's the one that's having Mateo. Sylvie said, mine is November 15. Pat says, hi, Annette and everyone. Hope you're all doing okay. Good, we are. Thank you so much. Angela loves Lego. Yes, she does. Anyone in Australia who's collecting the Woolworths Lego must go to Angela because she has an absolute love for Lego. So why collect it yourself when you're just going to step on it and hurt your foot? Send it on to Angela. Charmin says, who's the who has a pink stethoscope beside you? Who is the nurse? Well, Amy's actually a nurse, but if you remember, I used to do the reborn pregnancy videos on YouTube, and when I did that, of course, I needed a pink stethoscope. So I hung this behind me because it's kind of like a part of me. It's a part of my journey. It's a part of who I've been. And that's my acting. That's my acting part. Oops, something has just fallen down, but that's all right. So, yeah, that's why that is there. I wondered who would be the first person to ask about it. Thanks, Charmin. Tilly said, Deb, when is Tilly's birthday? Under the sun said, LOL. My own family took a while to get used to seeing me with reborn babies, haha. But they loved Mateo when they held him, and now they enjoyed my reborn babies a lot more than before. Mateo is like he's like a making pathways through our lives, so people like accept our babies. I mean, Matilda has been the same. Michael hasn't necessarily been a big reborn fan. He did support me always. But when Matilda came along and then Mateo, they become such a big part of our life that no one really had a choice. And I think they just accepted them. And yeah, they never have looked at me as being crazy. Sometimes they go, oh, but not not like in a crazy way, if you know what I mean. Jama says hi to Pat. Gigi says, and Angela Woolies is giving it away. Now I know who to send. Yes, she loves them. I got her so far about 16 pieces, and I got her the Woolworths Centre. She loves it. But you know what? They sold out of the Woolworths truck and the people, I think it was, really quickly. So we hadn't been able to get them. So that was a little bit sad. But she's making use of all the others, so that's good. Under the Sun says, nice. Charmin says, high five to Amy. I am a nurse. Yay. Well, Amy's actually an enrolled nurse. So I don't know if you had that same sort of thing in all over the country. I'm pretty sure you do. So very soon she is going to start back her study to forward her education to be a midwife. So the study for that she'll do part-time, which will probably be about 5 or 6 years, and then by that time the boys will be in school and she will be able to go for her dream job as a midwife. So very excited about that and hoping she starts doing the study again very soon. Gigi said even Jim loved Mateo. He did, definitely. Wasn't that so cute? Under the Sun said, exactly, Annette, for sure. Angela said, oh, Gigi, that's awesome. And Sandy said, I enjoy the chat with everyone, but I have to go. Everyone be blessed. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Carrie said, my mother was so proud holding Matilda when we took her out in public. LOL, she really enjoyed the attention and the education. Absolutely. It wasn't amazing. And you know what an exciting thing is? Mateo only has about, I think it's 5 more mums to be with until he's back in Australia with Angela. Why is my camera moving? Is that some ghost behind me? Anyway, back in Australia with Angela. So when that happens, I'm gonna have to go and sneak over to Angela's house and steal him back. Because after Angela's, he's with Lisa, I think. But I might try and steal him. I don't know. But anyway, that's how it goes. And where are we up to? Lisa said, I've heard it's going to be hard to get toys this. Yes. That are you talking about this Christmas? Under the Sun said, night, Sandy. Have a great weekend and be blessed. Elaine said, my Woolies had lots of people. I get some. Yes, please, Elaine and Deb, if you can get the Lego, obviously, she's got to finish building her Woolworths. So she needs to get all the pieces. So thank you. That would be great if you could get them for her. Lisa said, Christmas. Yes, apparently it's going to be very hard. And if you're thinking about Christmas, it is time to start buying now. Try not to wait if you've got specific things you want. It's time to get it. I've already got Will's major present, Amy's major present, almost about to buy Tiana's major present. And then I've got to buy Michael's. And I decided last night, for the first time ever, I'm going to buy myself a new Galaxy 4 watch for Christmas. I never buy myself anything for Christmas. And sometimes I do without because others forget. But anyway, so this year, this is a Galaxy Watch. I'm going to be buying the Galaxy Watch 4 for myself, and I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to put it under the tree. Angela said, "Have a good day, week, Sandy." Deb says, "It's 27th, 23rd of November." Yes, thank you so much. Angela said, "Thank you, Elaine." Charmin said, "Bye, Sandy, and be safe." Under the Sun said, "Kerry, when I took, was that Mateo? Something? Peach Stand store. Mateo to the Peach Stand store. Many people thought that Mateo was real baby. Even uh, to my church too. I enjoyed it a lot." He's so funny, that kid. Gigi said, "How do you know you get people from Woolies?" Well, in the little packets, you can get a person. There's about two people you can get. But you could also pre-buy some packs. Like you could buy the base of the Woolworths, you could buy the Woolworths truck, and I think you could buy some of the workers. That's how you could. But I think they had all sold out. Those were the parts you could buy straight up. The other ones were the parts you got for every $30 you spent. People Lego, yes. And the Sun said, "LOL, Annette. Thank you. My throat and my nose is really giving me a hard time at the moment. I've got to finish up." Elaine says, "I'll look for the Lego truck too if you want." Yes, please. Look for the Lego truck. There's also another piece. Um, at the front entrance, like I said, you could get the deluxe and basic Woolworths, which we've dealt with that. It was the other pieces we needed. Tilly said, "One of my granddaughters is a traveling nurse, and my daughter-in-law is a nurse that takes care of elderly people." Awesome. That's so good. Yes, people Lego, yes. Angela said, "That would be great, Elaine. Thank you." And Gigi said, "I just have the packets." That's okay. There's what she's collecting as well. To that actually, the packets helps to build the Woolworths, and some of the packets have people in. Under the Sun said, "Yes, the time to go Christmas shopping is now. By November, December, sales will be gone." Crazy, isn't it? Mama says, "My grandson CJ loves those Lego people. I always find them in his pockets." Oh, that's so cute. So cute. Um, Under the Sun said, "Sorry I met Mateo. That's okay." And your Woolies had zero like that. Yeah. Terry said, "I got my aunt a fire pit today on clearance today for a Christmas." That's excellent. That is excellent. All right, guys, it is nearly time for me to go. So today we're going to read our story. So get everyone ready. This is Jeremy, a story about a kookaburra. I have read this to you guys a couple of months ago, but some of you guys wouldn't have been here. I wanted to read this today because I got woken this morning by a cheeky kookaburra who was on my roof. So it sounded like someone was at the front door and he kept knocking. Very cheeky indeed. And I thought about this story and I thought that kookaburra must be Jeremy. So I thought, well, since it was in my mind today, that's what I'm going to read. So get your babies, get your reborn babies, get your pets, get your grandchildren, get ready, and we're going to read in a moment. Terry says, "Hey, story time." So does Charmin. Gigi said, "Trav is ready." Trav, yes, Trav. There's a little thing over here I've got to show you, Trav. I'm just going to turn the camera around. Can you see on a very special box over there is your red ribbon? Now that box, sorry, I'm still cleaning up my mess, guys. It's still a work in progress. Remember what I said? Um, Remember what I said, always be a work in progress. Anyway, that red ribbon holds all of Matilda's headbands. Now, headbands are her favorite things. It's her favorite items out of anything, out of toys, out of dresses or anything. She loves headbands. She loves to be quite fancy. So, where else would we put the red ribbon but on there? And she always knows that it's her special stuff. So, it's good. It's good as well. Deb says my mum is going to get me a Samsung Watch 4 for Christmas. Yes. Are you getting the white one, the classic, or are you getting the pink one, which is the non-classic? I don't know yet. I'm going to go and have a little feel. Terry said, I have to go now, my precious friends. Have a wonderful weekend. Hope this show is a huge success. Annette and Ange, love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you too so much. Under the Sunset, Alicia is ready for story time. So is Kieran and Crystal. Deb said, Sapphire is ready for her birthday story. Under the Sunset, bye, Kerry. Have a great weekend and take care. Elaine said, I got my cat Monty and baby Pete. Angela said, love you, Kerry. And Deb says, bye, Kerry. Gigi said, oh, he is happy, waiting to see Tilly in December. That better not be lockdown. I know, right? I just, such a worry. Chumma said, thumbs up, everyone. There's only 8. Yeah, make sure you thumbs up. That is very important. Gigi says, bye to Kerry and love you. And Deb says, I want the pink one. Okay. Yeah, that's at Office Works for $3.97. So that's not too bad. But I'm going to have a look around. But I actually want to go and have a feel. I love this watch and I love how the bezel moves around. It's, quite nice. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to have a feel. We can be twins. Janine says my son Xander loves Lego. He has a few big sets. One is a London bus. That'd be really cool. Thanks. Thanks, under the sun. Okay. Clear my throat. Now we're going to read about Jeremy. So cute. Are you watching? Okay. Last year, a pair of kookaburras made a nest high in the big palm tree in our garden. One night, our cat brought a baby bird into the lounge. It was very ugly with a big beak, big bulgy closed eyes, and no feathers. It was a baby kookaburra. It must have fallen out of the nest in the palm tree. We couldn't put it back because the nest was too high. We put the baby bird in a box and kept it warm with a hot water bottle. We named it Jeremy. Jeremy loved to eat. We got him some special food for baby kookaburras and fed him every 4 hours. He grew very quickly. After 1 week, Jeremy started to get little spiky feathers. His eyes were still closed. When Jeremy was 2 weeks old, he looked more like a bird. His feet were very big and his spiky feathers were getting longer. Now his eyes were open and he watched everything around him. He still ate lots of food. Soon he had lots of real feathers and he was much heavier. He loved to be cuddled and he started to know his name. He always told us when it was time for more food by squawking loudly. Boy, did he squawk a lot. Jeremy grew so fast that he was often tired. At night he liked to watch television, but he nearly always fell asleep. Sometimes he didn't want to go to bed. Once Jeremy came to school with me for show and tell. Jeremy was so friendly that everyone wanted to take turns holding him. Jeremy really liked this. Jeremy's new feathers made him very itchy. By the time he was 4 weeks old, he looked just like a grown-up kookaburra, but smaller. Jeremy loved to watch the fish swimming in the fish tank. I wonder if he's thinking how nice they would be for lunch. Soon Jeremy wanted to fly. He practiced flapping his wings, but he could not get off the table. He would wear himself out, then he would have a sleep. When Jeremy started to fly properly, he crashed into walls. It was time for him to be outside. He loved being in the backyard, listening to other birds. He was now 6 weeks old. Over the next few days, Jeremy started to fly around a lot. The willy wagtails chased him everywhere. He always came back to the back window when it was time to be fed. The day before Christmas, Jeremy came to say goodbye. He landed on my shoulder and gave me a kiss. Then he flew up to the big gum tree in the backyard to sit with two other small kookaburras. Perhaps they were his brother and sister. At sunset, the three kookaburras flew away together. That was the last time we saw Jeremy. We were so glad that Jeremy had grown up to be a beautiful, healthy kookaburra, and that he had found his family. The end. I didn't really get to show you that properly. The end. So beautiful, but sad in the end, really, wasn't it? But now Jeremy is on my roof in the morning. So that's kind of funny. I love the story about kookaburras. I love kookaburras, so of course I would love it. Kookaburras and koalas. But thank you everyone so much for spending time with me today. Gigi said I'm collecting old watches for steampunk techs. Really? That's cool. If I see any, I'll get them for you. See them at garage sales and stuff. You don't need them necessarily to be working, do you? Gigi said cute story. Traveller loved it. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for joining Matilda and myself today. We've had a really good week. It's really, really cool. But yes, we've got the doll show on Sunday. I'm kind of ripping my hair out. I've got to pack everything in my store into boxes and then into my car, and I'm not looking forward to that. But I'll get it done. I'm positive. I've got a good attitude. So very soon I'm going to take my mum to our shopping centre where I have to get a few things ready for the show. Then go to lunch at Amy's, and then I'll come home in the afternoon and pack. That's all I'll be doing, packing. Not fun. That was good, Kylie said. Deb said, lovely story. Sapphire loved it. I'm glad she did. Gigi said, no, not working. I'm pulling them apart. Okay. I'll look for that for you. Under the Sun said, I love it. I loved it, Annette. Thank you, Matilda and Annette for story time. The girls and myself enjoyed it very much. Thank you so much. Pat said, lovely story, Annette. Thank you. You're very welcome. Elaine said, bye, love and hugs. Gigi said, you are a marvel, Miss Sparkle. You can do it. Aw, thank you so much. I know I can do it. It's just going to be a little bit exhausting. Lisa said, have a blessed day and night. Thank you so much. Charmin said, thank you, Annette. Cute story. He found his family. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and be blessed and stay safe. Have fun, Annette. Please make videos of the doll show. Let us know how it turns out. I will. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make videos, but I'll definitely have fun. But I'll see how I go. I do know someone who makes the video, so I could always pass that on to you. Deb says, bye, love and hugs. Angela said, bye, everyone. Stay safe. See you Sunday. See you Sunday, Angela. Under the Sun said, have a great weekend, everyone. And Annette and Matilda, we love you. Mwah. We love you too. And bye, everyone. Be blessed and have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And Matilda says, happy reborning. Oh, Gigi says, have a good weekend, everyone. I'm off to play with my baby geese. Oh, that sounds so fun. Okay, happy reborning, guys. Bye.